Welcome to Fwea-Go Logic, man. Express your creative intellect.
What it do, y'all? Fwea-Go back with another Fwea-Go Logic episode. And today I want to speak on troubleshooting your sound when you can't hear nothing in Logic, right? So you done laid something out. When you hit play, you don't hear nothing. So what you want to do, first things first, you want to go into your Logic settings. All right, you want to go into your audio settings on Logic. And the way to do that is you hit Logic Pro up here at the top left, go down to Preferences, go over to Audio, and then you want to hit Audio. All right. Now, currently, I'm using my QuickTime input and output, so I'm not gonna physically change these at the moment because if I do, you ain't gonna hear me. All right. But if you're recording into Logic, you want to make sure your input device is set to the correct device. So I have a couple different options here. You might not have these options, but what you will definitely have is your system setting and your built-in microphone, right? Because your laptop or computer, whatever the case may be, does have a built-in microphone. So let's say you're speaking out loud or whatever, your computer will catch that if you do decide to record and have this setting on. But yeah, again, you might not have like all of these devices here. Me personally, I have a Yeti microphone, so that's the microphone I generally record with. So that would be my input device for me. And then you want to check you mainly want to check your output devices if you're not hearing nothing back. All right. So what you want to do is, again, click the drop down, see what options you do have available to you. Again, you will have system setting and built-in output for sure. Your system setting is basically whatever your computer's current output setting is on. So if I hit the speaker at the top right of my Mac, currently I'm on my screen record with audio setting. But you might just have internal speakers at the moment. All right. But if you have a microphone, your microphone option should pop up, and that will be your output. Now, my microphone does have an aux port in it, so I can literally plug up some headphones to my microphone and hear sound via my microphone, which is why it's up here as an option. But yeah, you might just have internal speakers as an option. So if internal speakers is selected for you, you go here and you hit system setting. Once you hit play, audio will be playing and coming out through your internal speakers. All right. And internal speakers is synonymous to your built-in output. All right. So if you have built-in output selected here as well, that's, again, just your internal speakers. Now, let's say you have an interface hooked up. Like I have an M audio interface. So again, right here, if my M audio selected here and I have my output as system setting, then audio won't be coming out through the actual computer speakers. It'll be coming out through my actual monitors. All right. So generally, system setting is like a safe way to go. You just want to make sure that your settings are, correct. And if that doesn't work, again, choose built-in output, and at least that way the audio should be coming through your laptop or computer, whatever you're using. Now, if you did that and you still don't hear anything, you want to check your actual channel. So currently my channel is muted. So if I hit play, I ain't gonna hear nothing because the track is muted. So you want to unmute the track. Now that my track is unmuted, I hit play. I'm still kind of wondering why I ain't hearing nothing yet, right? So let's say your volume was all the way down You hit play. Your track is unmuted, but your volume's all the way down. You still like, okay, well, I don't hear nothing. Definitely check your fader. You feel me? Check your fader. Make sure your fader is up so you can hear. And if you're wondering how I kind of just like brought that back to unity or zero, it's option click. So option click on anything generally like resets your parameters. So yeah. But yeah, so again, we done unmuted the track. We done checked the audio settings. We still don't hear nothing. As I can see here, my track, well, the actual clip, the audio file on the track is muted. So definitely want to unmute that. And the way I did that was Control M. Control M mutes and unmutes certain regions, right? So now that my region is unmuted, my track is unmuted, my audio settings are correct. Once I hit play, I should hear something. All right. So yeah, you definitely want to check your audio settings. You want to check all your faders. So you want to make sure your stereo out ain't muted, because you ain't gonna hear nothing if the stereo out is muted. So again, make sure your faders is up to par. Make sure you ain't got no tracks muted. Make sure your main volume fader is up. Again, I personally generally don't touch like the main master volume fader or Logic. Kind of like keep that where it's at. But yeah, for the most part, those are like the quick tips to like get you back going, right? So make sure your system setting output is correct. Make sure your track isn't muted. Make sure your clip on the track isn't muted. And yeah, you should be good to go. If you do have any further, troubles, feel free to restart the program and start it back up. That don't never hurt. All right. But yeah, this was just supposed to be a quick little episode of Fwea-Go Logic. If you do have any further questions, please go ahead, leave a comment in the comment box. If you like the video, if I helped you out, bro, just hit the like. Like, bro, it don't hurt you. It's free. You ain't gotta pay for the like. Just feel me. Support the kid. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Fwea-Go Logic. I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Stay up, stay blessed, and keep creating. Bit. What?